So
this is we're doing something awe-provoking. Ooh, what is that?
This is novel. This is something different. Is that look okay? Are we okay with that? I feel like it needs to be closer.
That's better, yeah.
I can move up too, which will make it better.
I just was looking at a stand like that, it's like $65, but I think I'm gonna buy it because it's.
This one was $28 and I love it.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll get that one then.
I would look into the circle.
The magnet one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this one is. It's like that, but it's like it's a magnet.
Okay.
Woo.
Welcome back. To the
Yeah.
Professionally Appers podcast on location in Asterisk Coffee Bar.
Yes, this is our neighborhood coffee shop. It's right down the street from all of our houses, which is nice. And this was a very impromptu, pod session.
I didn't expect us to be more casual about the podcast as it got more traction. Because the episode that went up this morning, we hadn't hit 1K yet, and we're at 1.6 right now.
Oh wow!
So
and it just went out this morning.
Yeah.
I think we thoroughly enjoy it, and so it's not necessarily a chore.
I think we're also at the point where we're past the awkwardness of we've only done a couple episodes, we've only done this a few times. I'm gonna move it because your shoulder's cut off. Sorry.
Should we move in closer?
Yeah, actually that might be. Yep, that's better.
This strawberry is so cute. Thank you, Maria.
Shout out
thank you,
to
Maria.
But we're past the we have to do it right, we have to do it perfect. And I think I'm in such a place with Instagram with that too, that I'm it's just another post. This is just another episode.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's about the content that we're saying.
And we're being authentic.
Yeah.
I think that's what I always come back to. It's just this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm killing it and sometimes I'm not.
But it's very liberating to just show up as yourself and present it to the world.
Yeah.
We're always hiding behind a mask to try to present to other people what we want them to believe about us, rather than just bearing who you are.
Right. And I think that's okay to an extent to want to brand yourself sort of, but I think we all want to brand ourselves as our authentic selves, not as someone fake.
And I think a lot of us we think we have to put on a front to brand ourselves, but I was watching some of my old videos from Semester at Sea this weekend, and I was like, it is cringier to watch myself try to be someone I'm not than it is to watch this.
Just you.
Just me.
I would agree.
Because I was like, so today in China we went to Disney. I'm like, whoa, I know you're trying to act like you have it together, but you don't. If I was just
and people can see
so
through that.
China, we went to Disney today and it was really fun. I would enjoy watching that back more.
Yeah.
So.
I was thinking, so last night I was at an event. I won't name names of where I was because of
privacy reasons.
Yeah. But I was thinking none of the people there know about my podcast. I mean, I guess, some of them know about the podcast, but not to the extent that other people do. And none of them know about my Instagram. And I was thinking, who of these people would judge me? And I'm probably 75% of them.
Oh, wow.
I don't know that for sure, but I think it would be a judgment out of, who does she think she is kind of thing. And I thought, would I be okay to lose, this relationship? And I was like, yeah. Because if they can't, cheers, right?
Yeah, fucking cheers to that.
If they can't see that I'm trying to put myself out there and do something for me, then I don't really want that in my life.
And it's also really hard to be able to judge who those people are gonna be when you haven't done it yet. And then you do it and you're like, oh, people who I thought were in my corner aren't really in my corner. They're stabbing me in the back behind my back.
Yeah.
And then you get surprised by the people who show up in your corner. Like, I posted that I had a new Instagram account on my main page, and a trickle of like probably 15 people came over.
Yeah.
And I was like, you were on my newspaper staff when we were in high school, and like I knew that this girl kind of looked up to me on newspaper, but I was like, you still kind of look up, maybe just a little bit. Like, you want to be here.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this morning too, that we feel like some people, I think, feel like they're entitled to everyone supporting everything they do, but like it doesn't matter if you
Right.
don't.
And honestly, the way I look at the people who don't, I'm not even really mad about it, because there's some people in my life that are pretty close to me that have not followed yet. Have they not seen it? Maybe. I don't know. But I almost don't even look at it like, ew, they're not supporting me. Sometimes I'm like, maybe they're just not ready because they maybe want to put themselves out there, and so seeing other people put themselves out there makes them feel like they're not doing enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not really about me.
I feel that way sometimes when I look at other, I mean, now that I'm doing it, I feel that less so, but I've commented, like, I feel called out when creators say, like, if you wanted to, you would. If you wanted to be posting, you would. And if you're not, if you're watching this and feeling uncomfortable, it's because of something you are or are not doing.
Totally.
There's at least one person that I know that follows my new account that I'm like, you're just here to rage watch. Like, you're not here to support me. You're just here to make sure that I don't do anything
I hope that's not
good for my life because you're gonna evil eye me or something.
You can remove followers if you
I know,
want.
and I'm like, if I wanted to block people, I know that's available to me, but as long as like those types of people aren't like trying to make me feel bad online, and I know they're just hate
like
watching,
bullying you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah,
I
just
don't
guess
care.
what? A hate watch is still a watch.
Yeah.
And it's more empowering for you to be like, just post, and they're like, she's still doing it. Like, they're like,
some people don't even want to put themselves out there. They just don't want you to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how petty can you be? Go live your own life. Stop worrying about what I'm doing in mine.
Yeah. I definitely respect the people though that are following, and not only following but like rooting me on.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I honestly look at them like they are in a higher tier.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like they get it.
Yeah.
Like they have worked on themselves enough to where they understand and they're not threatened by other people's success.
Yeah,
Right.
like your reel that you made the other day about like cheering women on. I talked about that. I made a video this morning talking about how I felt like I am posting for my followers at this point, not in hopes of getting more followers.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I was
a
just
good
kind
way
of I make videos for Chloe to update her. But sometimes I feel like people are just like Pokemoning. They're like, gotta catch them all, gotta get all the followers.
I don't really think about followers. I just try to think about like, how can I present myself in a way
And that's
that
what
doesn't
my
make me feel
revelation
gross.
was.
Yeah, me too. It's like, okay, I want people to know me for me, and I know that I've struggled with things that other people have struggled with, so how can I help them if they're here and I'm here, you know, and then there's people here that I need to look up to. Like, if you look at it like a community that's helping one another, I think that's the way to do it.
So I have a crazy thought for you guys.
Okay.
What do you think you will do on the day when somebody just comes up to you on the street and is like, oh my god, I watch your podcast, and you have no idea who they are?
I'll be like,
What podcast?
I'll seriously be like, you made my freaking day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, someone just commenting on the podcast that great episode, hope you guys have a good day. I was like, I hope you have a good day.
So sweet.
it makes you want to encourage others too.
I think my goal is to become someone's comfort creator.
Ooh.
I want someone to open Instagram.
I totally know what you mean
and
by
be
that.
like, oh yeah, because we all have like those people that were like,
You're like, I feel like I'm home.
yeah. But when they post, especially if it's like a series or a recurring thing, that's why I've been doing the Monday memo.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll just post like an inspirational little block of text on Monday, and eventually someone is gonna open their phone on a Monday and be scrolling and be like, I haven't seen Monday memo yet, because I feel that way about certain people's series.
Podcasts, I feel like that. Like Armchair Expert, if I just turn it on. It's like their voices soothe me. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I feel better just by hearing their voices. It's weird,
Yeah. I
but
love that.
I
Do
also
our voices soothe you,
Yeah.
audience?
I did realize when I was filming that I have a bit of a like my S's are little, and I'm like, God, Kristen, take your fucking Zen out. That's what I was recording that one about living alone, and I had a Zen in, and I'm like, oh, I can totally hear that.
That's funny. I've noticed the things that I do on camera and the things that you guys do on camera too from editing.
Yeah.
But I've been noticing with me more because I started a new project 2 days ago.
Ooh.
You know, you're like, oh no, Barrett got a project.
No, I love it.
So last year, September 1, I started a new database in my Notion page.
Oh,
It's called Strawberry of the Day because this idiot said that we were strawberries and her life was a pile of shit.
yeah,
And
it
we
was
were in this coffee shop.
it was a pile of shit at that
It
point.
was.
Shit was just,
Yeah.
And now it's a field of flowers.
and like seriously, you guys were what got me through for sure.
But I started this database with the intention of just like writing down one little sweet thing every day, and like we had started taking more pictures and getting close. I mean, this is after middle class and stuff, so obviously we had been close. But I was like, I'll just put in one line a day, and then September filled up, and it was 30 pictures and 30 lines of the strawberry of the day, and I was like, this is so cute. And then I did it for October and November and December, and now I have 365 strawberries
Fuck
of the
yeah.
day.
Oh, wow.
And I have a fucking strawberry
That's
of
a
the
good
day
high five.
tattoo. That was a great high five.
You
the
guys
mic is
always,
like,
you guys
bam!
always miss too.
Yeah.
I know,
I do.
because I'm always like, look at the elbow, but then I for some reason look at the hand.
But anyway, so my project, I decided that if Strawberry of the Day photo and line edition was fulfilling, how fulfilling would it be on video?
Oh,
To do like a
to, like,
I like that.
day.
Film it.
So I've been
I've probably
posting
filmed myself every day
for the past, for the past 3 days, I have sat down and I've decided like, the first day I was like 30 minutes. I'm going to talk for 30 minutes
Oh, wow.
and just to see if I could do it. And then I think normal episodes will be like 5 or 10 minutes, but I want to use it as a place to like process my ideas about things.
Yeah.
So have, like this morning I filmed Strawberry of the Day was that this girl posted on her story, the girl who has 200 followers, aforementioned, shout out Evolution of Aloe.
Hell yeah.
Tag you on the screen.
Aloe.
Aloe,
You
yeah,
told
I
me
told
about
you.
her.
She
Yeah.
posted, she was like, I took an active rest day yesterday, and then today I took an actual rest day.
Hell
She was
yeah.
like, I took a 2-hour unprompted nap, and I was like, girl, something must have been in the air because I did
Me too. It's the weather, I think.
And I messaged her that, and I was like, she probably didn't think anything of putting that story up, but it made me feel less bad about taking a
a
nap.
rest day, yeah.
And so that was
Misery
nice.
loves company.
It's okay to take
Not
rest
that it's
days.
miserable, but you know, like when you feel like you're not alone, it's
Yeah.
nice.
But
I like that.
I was my strawberry of the day. I was like, you literally made me feel less alone, and you made me feel more confident about posting because that much of a trivial thing could make my day feel
Mhm.
literally lifted a weight off my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like somebody else took a rest day after a rest
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
That's why the
So-
other day I was like, you know what? I could go on Instagram and say that I got all this shit done after being like, I'm gonna, get to it. But I'm like, that's not what happened. Like in reality, I did get stuff done. I didn't get nearly as much as I wanted to. I smoked a bowl and then I got kind of lazy. And I'm like, you know what?
It happens.
I
It
need
happened
to
me
give,
yesterday.
like, I want to make promises to myself to, like, respond back to what I posted. I didn't want to be like, oh, there's my, 100 and whatever followers are just hanging out to dry, not knowing what I did.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm like, I didn't really do what I said I was going to do, and that happens, and that's okay. Like, we
Yeah.
don't always
Okay.
get it.
Wait, throwback to on the podcast, you saying, beating yourself up. You were like, this is gonna sound really bad, but sometimes I don't do what I say I'm gonna do. And now you're like, sometimes it's okay, and you have to acknowledge this is called growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I think, like, following through with promises to yourself is important, because if you don't, you will lose trust in what you are gonna do. But sometimes you just put too much on your list, like you know.
And owning up to yourself when you know that you could have done a better job, and when you're like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of threw that towel in. But like, sometimes it's like I needed to slow down.
Yeah, and that day I needed to.
I have been struggling for, this is now going into my 4th week, and it's just a sinus infection. You would think it would be no big deal, but it has been whooping my ass for weeks.
I know, I was thinking.
I cannot shake it.
When I went to Florida, it was like right after that you got sick, and I'm like,
it was the first
shit.
night I stayed in your house that I started feeling like sinus pressure on the side, and I was like, I told Mike, I was like, lightweight, I feel like a spider is gonna crawl out of my nose at any minute. I feel like something crawled in there when I was at her house, and it's not coming out, and I was like blowing my nose, and I'm like, if a spider comes out, I will not be surprised. Like, it just felt like something foreign was inside of my head.
That would drive me nuts. Yeah.
You have no idea. I'm losing my mind right now. I have been underwater for so long. My head's a balloon.
Your job last week?
I was supposed to start today, but I've been talking to her, and I was like, my medicine makes me so groggy. I can't just drive around right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible. And I'm trying to just be patient and let the medicine work, but it is taking so long, and I'm like,
and
luckily you guys know I've been working on the house and like trying to keep myself busy so I don't lose my mind, but not being able to hear anything because my inner ears are filled up with fluid right now, so I feel like I'm underwater, like literally. It's so unnerving, and it's been going on for over a week. The ear clog has been going on for about 9 days now, and I just,
It's gonna be so good when it starts to let up. You're gonna
when it
feel
pops,
that.
You're gonna feel like a new woman.
Yeah.
You'll
like,
know.
This is what living is like. Yeah. You were going hard though. Like, you were 4 days, sometimes 5 days a week with kids for 8 hours. Like, that's gonna.
I honestly think I picked it up at the playground. The day that we went to a different playground than the one that we usually go to, and there were so many kids there that day, and it was like about 24 hours after that I stayed at your house and felt it, and I was like, I definitely picked something up on the playground for sure.
Man.
Cards.
Oh yeah.
Are we doing this already?
I know. I feel like
we have more. Yeah, we have more to talk about. But I've just been looking at them, and I kind of want.
Yeah.
I've been having some good.
I haven't pulled a cat card in like a couple of days.
I've been pulling cards from Carrie's deck, and I wanted to tell you about the one that I pulled yesterday. No, it's good. It's good.
You said that in like
no, it was just intense.
I got come to the edge yesterday because I was asking it about like starting my new job this week and stuff, and I was like, so what do I need to know about this? And it just said come to the edge, and I was like, all right, I guess we throw ourselves into the unknown, and whatever will be will be.
But I definitely want to get into my experience with the other deck of cards on like another episode, because it's been intense, like having another. I mean, the way I got the deck was intense. The situation, everything was intense.
Yeah.
But the card I drew as they were releasing her ashes into the lake was approach.
Oh.
And it showed a gateway and doors and going up,
like
light,
she's approaching.
And I was like, she has complete, like, this is
right.
I drew dispersion, I drew
weird
decrease, I drew family, I drew
Carrie's
increase.
like talking to you.
She's like, girl, I've completed my cycle. I'm on to the next.
Yeah.
That's for her.
That's a very calming thought.
I was just like no words when I drew that card.
Good.
So.
I mean, I knew that heaven was gonna welcome her with open arms, but I'm glad that she's made it to the other side, I guess.
Because I'll cut this out, but she wasn't cremated for 2 weeks because her death certificate wasn't signed. She was frozen for 2 weeks.
Weird.
I bet that happens a lot more than people realize.
It does, but it shouldn't have, because there were people that could have done it.
Yeah.
But
just too much emotion.
All right.
Yeah. All right,
1,
Kat.
2, 3.
Oh.
When they're facing out, I'm always like, What?
Mine's facing the right way.
Love this.
Exchanging gifts.
Okay, I love that one.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hopefully it's
You-
not my flu.
You're like, suckers. I
What's
got
yours?
peace pointing,
Ooh.
Peace,
peace
facing up.
upside down.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
You
got it
need
upside down,
some.
okay.
You need some peace.
yeah. You know what?
Last week,
Yeah, last
I
week
feel
was
like-
nuts.
I feel like you were like this the whole week, and now that things have moved, people have moved, things have changed.
Yeah.
It's like the dust
That's
can
true.
start to settle.
That's
the
true,
season's changing. It's like you're gonna look back and be like, oh yeah, that was when fall started. That was when that all happened.
It's been a weird like turning point for sure.
Mhm.
But yeah,
It's
last
almost been
week
a 1 year
was.
mark for all of that stuff for you too.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's almost been a 1 year mark for all
Yeah.
that stuff for you.
I
too.
found your
Because-
house in September.
And wait, what was
found your
the
house.
Hosier was August
Mhm.
7th
August
Yeah.
6th, I think.
or something, and then I moved in November. So yeah, we are coming up on a year. And
This
it's
was like when we started going on house tours all the time.
Yeah.
It was like really
Aw.
weird.
when I think about that time, it like puts a pit in my stomach a little bit
Oh, me
because it was
too.
so like hard, and I just always was like, what am I doing? Am I doing the right
Mm-hmm.
thing? But it's so much better now. Like
Yeah.
life, and not even like, yes, the separation like needed to happen, but like that relationship is so much better. My relationship with myself, like everything is just better.
Yeah,
And I just
you're a different
needed,
person.
yeah, like I
You-
needed
Yeah.
to be on my own. I really
You
think
were
that's,
afraid of the regret.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
you
you
were
have felt regret. It's not like you haven't
constantly
had
like,
For
any,
sure,
but-
yeah.
What if I made the wrong decision? What
Yeah.
if this isn't? And I remember always being like, the decision you make is gonna be the right decision.
right.
Yeah.
And it's like, even though yes, I feel regret sometimes, I know that needed to
Yeah.
happen. Like if
It's
I were
definitely
still
better now.
living in that house,
Oh my
Like-
god.
Oh,
Cooking
yeah.
dinner every night, doing the whole.
I just wasn't living for me.
You
Like
were
that's what it
not at
was.
all.
I was living for everyone else, and it's almost like been hard to get out of that
People
cycle.
pleasing.
Yeah. And I'm like trying to not people please. I'm trying to like, do my own thing, but then I end up
You'll slip a little bit, but then you're like, no
Yeah.
boundaries.
Yeah. But it's me. Like I'm the one that slips, and then I'm like, why am I doing this? But no, I mean, and honestly, I know I say this like all the time, but I don't know how people do it without a support system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When we were
I-
in Florida, I was talking to Britt, and she was like, I really like can't believe you did that. She's like,
Yeah.
a lot of people wouldn't do that, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I appreciate you saying that, because I actually agree. Like I think a lot of people stay in situations that aren't good for them, and they know they're not good. And I'm not perfect. Like there's still things in my life I know I need to change, but
Yeah.
I know I will.
But they're
you've come
always
so far.
Yeah.
they're always thinking about the other people when they make that decision.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want my kids to suffer. I don't want the person to suffer. I don't want everything. It's always about the other people that you're trying to prevent the suffering
Right.
from happening to. But it's like, hey, people get over stuff. They're
People can
resilient.
handle it,
They
yeah.
can
And
handle
usually,
it. Yeah.
if you're not suffering, they will suffer less.
They're gonna suffer a lot more watching you crumble.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like whatever if I was still with Wes, we would not be like the place we would be in would not be good, because I would be resentful. I would know that it's not right.
Yeah, you would barely be talking to each
Yeah. And now we have
I mean,
like
at
an
this
amazing
Last year
relationship.
you were barely talking.
Yeah.
You were like,
Yeah. And it's crazy.
ships
Like
of the night.
sometimes the relationship you have doesn't need to be the relationship that you keep. Like you can keep that relationship with that person, but it doesn't have to stay the way that you are in it at that time.
That
That you
Makes
thought
me
it was
think
gonna
of
be.
Jordan.
Yeah, I think about
Literally-
you and Jordan a lot in comparison to Wes
Shout out
and I.
Jordan Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my intention was to be in a romantic long-term relationship with
Mhm.
him, but now I'm in a long-distance platonic friendship with him, and I'm his long-distance
Muscle mommy.
lesbian ex-fiance muscle mommy.
But you guys' relationship is so
never
satisfying
been better.
for both of you.
It's never
yeah.
been better. I drew building blocks.
Ooh, I
Oh,
love that
I-
one.
That's
love
like
this.
we don't get that one that
We
often.
don't get this one a lot,
No.
and to me, it looks like a couple of things. Obviously, I'm thinking about, okay, wait, no. I was going to say it's like creative stuff and it's work, because this month, my boss is transitioning out of his role in January, and I will have a new, yes, it is very soon. I will have a new boss, and I need to document every single thing I do for the month workflow process once for this new boss, and it's either going to be September, October, or November, because I'm not going to want to do December. Honestly.
And you'll be off after
I'm like, I'm just going to bite the bullet and do the grunt work now. So I committed to that, and then I also committed to this video thing every day. I'm putting them on my personal YouTube channel. I'm just throwing them up with no hashtags, anything, no thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm like kind of raw dogging it. I'm like, we're just throwing this up. And to me, look at this. This is Excel.
That is
this
weird.
is my creative stuff.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Well,
I like it.
Honestly, like all the things that you're doing, like your Monday post, I look forward to it every Monday. So
That's the
if
goal.
I look forward to it, other people are gonna look forward to
for sure.
it. And all this stuff is building You're literally building the life that you envision, and it's so powerful.
Manifestation is real, folks.
Yeah.
It really is.
And I journaled yesterday about how I don't have to do everything at once. I'm allowed to do this strawberry of the day thing, and then in a few months start maybe doing a newsletter thing for the podcast, and then in a few months from there start maybe doing
you
it
can't
doesn't
do
need
it all
to be
at
all
once.
at once. Yeah, and it won't all be good if it's done all at once.
Yeah.
So
That's how I kind of feel too.
The inspiration will strike you when the time is right to
Yeah.
add more. Yeah.
let's hear your reverse
So
message.
peace is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. So the protection message is, now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. Hell yeah. Huh. I feel like this is just like, I'm just honestly putting the work in. Yeah, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance.
Those
like,
two
yeah,
phrases.
that's
are
me
everything,
right now.
Everything,
Like,
yeah.
I am literally living for myself right now, and I'm accepting me for me.
I'm really hoping that this mic is picking all of this up.
I think it probably
We're gonna
is.
go with yes. But
Yeah,
if not,
Kat's
it's just
got
a
this.
wonderful conversation.
Yeah. Cat's
I
got
think
us.
it's gonna be alright.
Okay,
Yeah. It might be a little echoey
Just
because of
intrusive
the room, but
yeah.
you guys can handle it.
We won't probably do this room again.
It's a little echoey.
yeah.
Yeah. They
But
need some-
we wanted to try doing this at one
Yeah.
point.
Is
so.
there two though? Were there two rooms, or is it just this one?
Just this, I think. Also, we're supposed to technically start paying for it in 7 minutes, but we pay this place's rent.
Yeah. And I saw Brian walk by, and he was like smiling.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, that's cool. I love
Let
it.
me see that book. I want
Oh,
to
yeah.
see what exchanging gives.
Exchanging
It's
gifts
been
is
a
a
while.
confusing one.
It
That
is
is a
also-
confusing one.
But also recently, I feel like we've all been like, I have something for you. I have something for you. Like, you.
Oh. The
It's like a
law
weird
of
thing,
giving and
though.
receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. Oh.
Investing in the podcast.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Investing in the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some of that.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of related to what we were just talking about, like putting in the reps and doing the work with the online presence. Like, obviously I've been really sick lately, and it's been really weighing on me that I haven't been able to just keep up with that as much.
Yeah.
But it's like, one of the cat cards I drew was like, what is promised to you will always be yours. It's not going to be withheld
I
from
love
you, and
that,
you're not
yeah.
going to get left behind. And I was like, okay, everything is still there. I just
Yeah.
need to get better, and I'll be fine. And it'll seem like this
Yeah.
was just a memory
Yeah.
in the past one
I have
day.
a quote from Chloe that relates to that. What is for me won't miss me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
And only you can control that too. And I
Yeah.
think that this kind of goes back to like supporting each other and just knowing that there's room for everyone to do what they want to do. And it's not like, oh, they're going to get it, so that means I can't get it.
No, yeah.
I used to think that a lot when I was
Oh.
managing at Starbucks, or I was trying to manage. I know that, sounds like a dumb job, but it was like a hard job to get into, I remember, and I would get like pissed when other people would succeed, and I would be like, what the hell, like, why are they getting it? And when I look back, I remember my boss at the time was like, Kristen, there's room for everyone. Like when it's time, you'll get there. Like, don't fret. You're just not ready yet. And it's weird. Like, I have to remind myself of that kind of stuff. Like, there's something that I'm missing at the moment, but like it will come.
It kind of reminds me of when I was studying to learn a little bit more about just like financial knowledge. And it was like so many people think that the pie is only so big and everyone's trying to get their slice. But the reality is the pie is always growing to accommodate wealth. Like, it doesn't just stay one size. It grows with everything. So you're not taking something from someone else by gaining. Yeah. You're just adding more to it.
Right. And I think as soon as you make that switch, like, oh, we all should support each other, that's when things start to happen, because you stop thinking about, oh, how can I do better than them? And you start thinking, how can I do better for myself? You know,
do better with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we can all grow together.
It's hard though when like in my situation where you're sick and you just can't get out of bed to go do the thing. It's really hard to be like, you're not getting left behind. Yeah. And I'm like, I can see their muscles getting bigger.
It's a daily thing that you have to remind yourself of.
Yeah.
I think it's not something that like when that flip switches, you have it. Like, you have to constantly remind yourself.
Oh yeah, that's why it's called the work. Like, you have to work every day. You posted something recently about this, and I was like, that's exactly it. Like, you have to monitor your thoughts all the time so that you can start deleting the ones that are not helping.
Don't like that one. We do this every single day. I do this thing every single day.
Even when it comes to like your energy levels in a weird way. Like when you wake up and you're like, I feel drained. If you're telling yourself you feel that way, like, you're gonna feel that way.
Yeah. But if you wake up and you feel drained and then you go, okay, I feel a little drained, but if I wash my face, get my coffee, listen to a motivational podcast, stretch a little before the gym, and maybe listen to a song. I don't usually let myself listen to music before I get to the gym.
Really? Like, that's what pumps me up.
Oh, that's what get to the car so I can get my song.
Oh, okay, yeah. But in your car.
Yeah, I don't listen to music in the house. Yeah, it's in the car.
But I will use that as like my little push. But I don't want to ever go into a workout with a shitty mindset, because if you have a bad mindset, you're gonna have a bad workout. I mean, it applies to your day too, but with your workout, especially if you're like, I'm not lifting as much, I'm not strong, I can't do this. Like, you need mind-muscle connection. You need to be like, I can feel this working this muscle.
Literally, my mantra today when I was lifting, because I was like, it's so like humiliating to go down and weight, but I have to. But my mantra was like, start where you're at and work from there.
Right, because guess
what?
what?
Nothing else you can do. Just start wherever you're at and keep going.
A lot of people would be like, oh, I don't want to go through that humiliation or that defeat, and then they just wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Well, I needed to get back in the gym. Like,
it felt so good when you guys were in the locker room. I was like, yeah.
We all, like, I love when we have those good morning chats before. I think about too, I think you guys will know who I'm talking about when I say this, but when other people are going through, when other people are being negative and just having a shitty outlook on life, and then you just, what you would tell them, sometimes I turn that around and I'm like, okay, what would I tell me if I were not me?
Smart.
Yes.
Like, you're in a movie almost.
Yes. I literally yesterday was, no, it was 2 days ago, when I texted you, I've got the afternoon anxiety.
3 p.m. slump.
I was sitting there being so hard on myself, so negative, and then I was like, okay, if Maria was here, what would you say to her? Not just like, what do you need to hear, but process your thoughts into words, and what do you think she would say that would help you? And I was like, okay, what am I actually feeling? Instead of just feeling like there's, like, what color is it? Where is it? I went through all that shit. And I was like, I'm feeling tense and overwhelmed because of this, and I know it's because of, like, I worked it all out, and I thought of what she would say, and it was like she was there talking me through it. And I've done that with other, like, I've had Michelle B, like, talk me through things. I've thought about what you guys would say, especially if I'm like, oh, my friends don't love me. I'm like, think about what they would be like, Barrett.
Yeah, they'd be like, Barrett, you're crazy.
Listen.
Crazy, but
I've literally written journal entries that it's like, what would they say? Like Dear Barrett from Michelle and Kristen.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one to go back and
Yeah,
read.
giving yourself advice like you are a close personal friend
Mhm.
is a good idea.
It makes you look at yourself like someone you care about.
With compassion.
Yeah.
Self-compassion.
Yeah, it's really hard to be compassionate with yourself.
It
'Cause
is.
You're always holding yourself to the highest possible
Yeah.
standard.
It's crazy. That's like when the other day when you stopped by and I was like, man, I could have done more. And you were like, yeah, I could have done more. And I'm like, but you realize we did probably more than 90% of the world today.
And
like,
I was like,
you're like, yeah. We were like, probably 98% of the world. But like, we just are so hard on ourselves.
yeah.
And then we're so easy on other people. I think about
Yeah.
like my mom. I just give her chance after chance, and it's like, why can't I do that for me?
Yeah. Imagine if we didn't have like the voices of each other saying you don't need to be so hard on yourself,
Yeah.
and like the other supportive people in our lives, obviously. Because if it was just me in here, shit would be getting really.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that serious. Like other people give me the perspective that it's not
Yeah.
that serious.
And that's why having friends is so freaking important. Like
Yeah.
it's so important. I think about this so much. Like it changes your mental health.
If I had to go through the past 2
Significantly.
years of the gym without you guys, like I can't even
I wouldn't
consider
be-
that.
I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
the way I
And
am.
it's weird because I am someone who likes to be alone, and sometimes having too many people around me, like, it drains me. But even still, I'm like, I could not do this without you guys. And sometimes when we haven't seen each other, and
it was
then
getting
like,
rough last week.
Yeah.
We were all like, ugh.
and then like
Yeah.
if we don't see each other and I know that you guys are busy, or if I'll text, I think there was one day recently where I texted and I think Maria maybe was over, like both you guys were out, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't happen often.
The thumbs.
Yeah.
It's always Kristen that doesn't return the text. She
Oh
texts
yeah,
and doesn't
I
return.
know.
She's like,
yeah,
wait.
no, this is.
when tables are turned, and I did
She's
think
like,
about
Barrett,
it.
you were. It's so funny when I'm like, okay, I'm leaving in a minute, like to come over to your house, and you were like, where were you? Like it was like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I'll roll in a half hour late, and if someone's 3 minutes late, I'm like,
How dare you?
I've been trying to be
Yeah.
better about that, but
Okay, what are we at? I feel like we're totally good. 37 minutes. All right.
Wow.
look at us. And side note, you can cut this out if you want.
Actually,
but
I don't think I'm gonna cut anything in this episode. I'm gonna leave the carry bit. I think I might just like.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Get raw dog it to him.
yeah. If you've never seen Shrinking, you need to watch that because they talk about raw
That's where we
dogging.
get raw dogging
Yeah.
from. We're not just creeps.
It's actually from a show.
This might be our first podcast episode. I don't know what your guys' state of mind is right now. That I'm not.
Yeah, that's
I
what you're
didn't
saying. We're
garden.
completely sober.
Yeah.
We talked about it before.
I
Yeah.
was like-
I didn't want to get it in your head.
No, I actually was like, this is gonna be good because sometimes I get like spacey when I'm.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and like you have good thoughts to share. But
Yeah.
sometimes
Connecting the
You-
dots is
pause
yeah.
between.
Because I'm like, where the fuck did that thought go?
Another thing that you do, I've noticed, you have a nervous tick.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, you
Yes,
sniff?
but I don't even think that's a nervous tick.
When
I
you
think
don't know
that's-
when you're collecting your words, or you don't know what to say, or you're trying to butt in, and you're like, you go.
Oh,
That's so
I
funny.
notice when I'm car filming that I just do it like
Yeah,
naturally.
I think it's
When
when
I'm
you're
trying to
collecting
butt
your
in, I
words.
breathe
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I noticed that, yeah.
I
But
also-
you're hilarious because you'll be like, wait, what was I talking about?
I'll be like, it's gone.
I edit that out when I do it because I'm embarrassed, but I leave it in.
No,
when you do
that's
it.
all right. You know what? And when it happens to other people, when they lose their train of thought, I'm like, it happens to me literally 5 times a day.
Yeah. Okay,
All
like
right,
and
love you guys.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, love you,
Yay, good episode.
man. It's not even noon yet.